Testing 1, 2. You can see the rain dropping. Yo, do you remember? I mean, if you're watching that long, but do you remember when? I don't think you would remember. I don't know. So I was making these videos, right? I think I was doing vertical when vertical wasn't a thing. Because, iPhones, they're horizontal or they're vertical. So holding it sideways is not the most comfortable. And people are like, you should get a stabilizer and blah, 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 blah. So I think, because I'm petty, I held the phone even closer to my face. I think at that time they're saying, we want to see Japan. We don't want to look at your face. I took offense to it because, this is my channel. And, whatever. A couple of years later, I saw a channel where the dude was doing 4K videos, stabilized, no talking, no music, just him, I think it's him, walking around showing Shinjuku and Shibuya and places, riding on a bike, nice and smooth. And that man was getting like 1 million views, 2 million. And then I saw he had the feature where you could like subscribe for like 30 cents or something. And I was like, man, oh man. Man, oh man. But it is what it is. It's kind of like when Netflix approached, I think it was Redbox. Streaming services approached the big box, Blockbuster and all them, like, hey man, this is a new thing coming out. Get on it. And they're like, the hell to the no. Hell to the no, no. And then life happened. So to be on top of the cutting edge, cutting edge is pretty, you either getting chopped off or you're on the back end. But yeah. I don't know why I started with that, but these, how these are. They're just random thoughts. Let's see here. The algorithm is sending me a bunch of teacher vlog, Instagram people telling their stories about how it sucks to be a teacher. That's a thing. I never really, because in Japan, although I was teaching, I never felt like a teacher, but now I'm teaching. Like yesterday I had to, I finished at 3:00, but someone had an emergency, so the principal asked me if I could do the extended care, which is like another 2 hours. I don't got a life, so I'm like, sure. So I got to work at 6:20, and ultimately I would leave at 5:30. Long day. But anyway, extended care, it had the 5th graders, which will be coming into 6th grade next year, the 4th graders, 2nd graders, one of my 7th graders. Yeah. So at first the 5th grader was like, are you going to be our teacher next year? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh yeah. And she's like, you're going to love us. Now I already know they're a handful because, teachers talk. And I used to do lunch duty at my school. I did everything. Except be the principal. Maybe that will be one of my jobs. It is straight raining out here. But I'm just going to the store. And I'm waterproof, so don't worry. So, she's like, you're going to love us. We're terrors. And they're like bigging up the fact that they are disruptive. And I'm just like thinking, because now that I have been a homeroom teacher, I kind of have a feeling for, you have to set things in motion from the very beginning. You got to make examples of the knuckleheads from the get-go. I got a whole summer to come up with things. So I'm just like, yeah, we'll have fun. Because, I teach with love. It's not like we're not a military school. Catholic school, yes, but we're not the traditional, if you've been to Catholic schools, that image. So I'm sitting at this desk trying to get a little bit of work done, and they're all up here. I'm like, could you back up? Boundaries, personal space. And like, I know personal space. And they're just like, look at this little bunny. See, I'm in the bunny's personal space. But these kids, the new fifth graders, no personal space. They're like right up. Like I'm at a teacher's desk and they're like behind the desk. Then they're doing all this shit that they shouldn't be doing. And I got my other hood on. They're doing all this shit they shouldn't be doing. Like, we're allowed to do this. Like they had their, I'm here, they're over there, and they're doing a little TikTok dances right next to me. I'm like, are you supposed to be? Oh yeah, we're allowed to do that. So I take the phone, I snatch it. And you can't do that. I've seen posts where people don't snatch my phone and it gets all like escalated. I don't know if I'm allowed. It's technically it's after school. The parents pay for it. I mean, they're paying for tuition regardless. But they're doing they're on social media. So I take the phone and I'm trying to call the principal, but there's no number. Like, I cannot find the number. So I call the secretary and I'm like, hey, can the kids use their phones? Like, yeah, it's whatever. Huh? What do you mean it's whatever? Not the answer I wanted. So and these are all girls. They come over like, so are we in trouble? Are we in trouble? I'm just like, just relax. Like, are we in trouble? I'm like, just stay out of my space. Are we in trouble? So I give them the phone, and then for the rest of the thing, they're like, are we in trouble? Are we in trouble? I'm like, why are you guys so worried? Then the principal does come, because a fourth grader's like, I gotta call my dad. I gotta call him. I'm like, are you allowed to call your parents? So she's like, yeah, no. You can't. But there should be like a freaking, I'm at CVS. There should be like the rules written on the wall, like King Hammurabi. We learned about it. Put the rules on the wall so everyone knows. I'll do that for my class. But then the girls, they were doing whatever and they came back and they're just like, I heard that some people are talking about you. I'm like, whatever. Do you want to know? I'm like, no, I don't want to know. But it's bad. I'm like, well, they talk bad about Jesus. We go to Catholic school. They talk bad about Abraham. They talk bad about Moses. It is what it is. But then she just starts saying it. They said that you're bald. I said, I am. It's a fact. They said you're not fun. Yeah. And then my seventh grader, she's in the room. She's like, Mr. Bailey is fun. But I'm not fun. I'm not fun in the sense that you're going to do what the hell you want. I will find ways to make your fun not be fun. And then they just kind of went away. Then they started asking me what kind of, like, but like, they just don't know boundaries. Like and as I said, I taught them, or I had them during lunch duty, and they would always say this. They'd be like, oh, Mr. Bailey, I love your teeth. I love your teeth. They're so straight. And they're smiling. Oh my. And I let it go because kids are kids and it is what it is, but I'm gonna have them all for the next year. So it's gonna be a whole year of that. It is what it is. But yeah. But as you can see, it's raining, so we're gonna have to cut this one short. I actually have a video from last week. I'll maybe post that one up. It's an hour and 10 minutes. It's a long one. I just didn't want to post it. But yeah. This is March, so I hope you guys are doing great, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.